Hello everyone, thanks for checking out my video. This is a two-part special edition video where I will be sharing my YouTube journey. I will touch on why I started this channel and how much YouTube pays me as a very small finance content creator. Actually, I don't quite dare to call myself a YouTuber or even a content creator, but I can't think of a better term yet. I am just someone who is passionate about sharing basic stock market knowledge and technical analysis on YouTube, with the hope of benefiting beginners in the investment world. So if you're curious to know more about my YouTube journey, keep watching on to find out more. Alright, let's begin things off with why did I start this channel. Well, I recall when I first started out as a new investor of the US stock market, I was really lost. There are so much information and knowledge to pick up in the investment world. I had to Google a lot, read a lot, and watch a lot of videos. At that point, I wish there was someone out there to share with me very fundamental knowledge of the stock market and economics, such as what is CPI, the role of the Federal Reserve, interest rates, reading of stock charts, fundamental and technical analysis, the list goes on. So yup, this is why I started this channel, to create a place where beginners and newbies can get basic and easy to understand stock market information on a weekly basis. More importantly, for free. With that being said, I dare not say that I am an expert and have a lot to offer for beginners. In fact, I still see myself as a newbie in the stock market. But I think after lots of googling and reading and watching of investment related content, I had moved from say level 1, a complete newbie, to maybe about level 1.5 or level 2. So by sharing on YouTube, I think it could still benefit those who had just started out, those who are at level 1 where I used to be. Another main reason why I am sharing all this information on YouTube is because my close friends are not quite into investment topics. So as I picked up more knowledge along the way, I was actually hoping to discuss and chat with more people about it. Therefore, I thought, why not just share what I have learned and picked up on YouTube, which gives me the opportunity to interact with like-minded people. Even if the viewers don't comment on my videos, at least I know whoever is watching my videos will likely share the same interests and common topics as me and are interested in what I have to share. Okay, let's now talk about the content. Most of the viewers may not know that at the very start, the format of my sharing wasn't on weekly market analysis. When I started out, I was sharing basic investment topics and information such as Singapore versus US stocks, what is fundamental analysis, psychological mystics of investing, etc. I even did a few basic analysis of companies such as Grab, Palantir, Disney, and Tesla. But then I realized such topics do take up a lot of time. I had to think of new topics every week, spend hours doing research, scripting, doing up the presentation slides, etc. I mean, I'm not trying to be a famous or big YouTuber to begin with, and I'm also not aiming to turn this into a career. Therefore, I don't want to force myself to crack my brain to think of multiple topics each and every week and spend lots of hours churning out a few videos on a weekly basis. Many YouTubers do that at the start to increase the subscriber count and watch hours so as to grow their channel at a faster pace and to generate decent income from YouTube. But that hasn't been my intention right from the start. For me, as shared earlier, I just wanted to share what I know at my own comfortable pace, and hopefully my content can benefit someone out there. And therefore, I pivoted my content. It became like a weekly market analysis kind of format where I sum up what happened in the market in the previous week and what's coming up in the week ahead, which I think it can be useful for beginners who are still trying to understand how various macro events can affect the stock market. Next, I also realized not many Singapore finance content creators cover technical analysis, and so I thought, why not, let's cover that, even if my analyses are quite basic. Anyway, like I said, my videos are meant for beginners. Hence, they may not be very useful for the advanced investors or traders. On this note, hopefully, one day when the beginners who watch my videos had gained enough knowledge, they can then progress to the higher levels, say level 3, 5 or 10. In other words, they can graduate from my content, which is at level 1 only, and move on to other channels that offer more advanced investment and trading insights. Anyway, along the way, I introduced options trading to my videos, sharing the thought process behind each trade I made. By doing so, I hope it will benefit those who just started their options trading journey. This is why I have also created some ad hoc, beginner-friendly videos on options trading. You can find all these videos in the options playlist that I have created. Finally, the last segment of my weekly videos is on my closing thoughts, where I share my views and sentiments of the stock market. One of the reasons for having this segment is to calm new investors down during chaotic period or massive meltdown in the market. The other reason is because my friends don't seem to be very interested when I talk about the happenings in the stock market. So I decided to share them on YouTube instead on a weekly basis. And for those viewers who usually watch to the end of my videos, I assume you are genuinely or likely interested in hearing my thoughts. So a big thank you for hearing me out. Let's now talk about how long it takes for me to produce each weekly video. Well, at the very start of my YouTube journey, my videos were much shorter, around 12 to 15 minutes, which is about half the length of my current videos. And for these 15 minutes or shorter videos, it usually took me about 8 to 9 hours to complete one video. But later on, as the video became slightly longer, like 18 to 22 minutes, then it will take me about 10 to 11 hours to complete. But these days, when the videos are 25 minutes and above, it will take me about 12 hours or even longer to produce the videos. That means every weekend I will be spending a quarter of the 48 hours to work on the videos. If I were to minus off say 6 hours of sleep per night, I'm left with about 24 hours to do other stuff every weekend. Anyway, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining because I like what I am doing. Otherwise, I wouldn't have kept this channel going. Just sharing this info with viewers in case anyone is curious to know. Okay, if you are still curious or kaypoh in Singapore's term, stay on for the rough breakdown of what I do. So basically, I will usually spend about half the time or around 5 hours on researching, scripting and recording of the voiceover. For the research and scripting, it involves a quick scan of the news to recap what happened in the stock market in the previous week, what are the key events coming up, and then I will throw in some of my thoughts for that week or that video. After which I will proceed to summarize my options trades and then followed by some chart readings. All this that I have mentioned can be done in no particular order, but typically the sequence is like that: market recap, market outlook and thoughts, options trades, and then technical analysis. Occasionally, I may start working on the options trades on Friday night. Once all these are done, then I will start working on the presentation slides, which is surprisingly time consuming and a little mundane. I mean, I thought it was easy because they are just slides and screenshots, but I was wrong. The process actually takes also about 5 hours, which involves me going to the individual stock chart to capture a screenshot one at a time and then place text, arrows, boxes and whatnot on the images. I also have to ensure that viewers are able to see the text, whether is it the font size or the color. To add on, I also have to find images for the market recap, market outlook and end thoughts segments. And finally, I will edit, combine and sync up the voiceover with the presentation slides, which usually takes me another 2 hours. So that's it, about 12 hours per 25 to 29 minute video. Okay, I really didn't expect that running a faceless YouTube channel can be so time consuming. Like many others, I initially thought creating slides and presentations would take a lot less time. I was clearly wrong as I underestimated the effort and process. And oh, sometimes when I'm busy over the weekend, I will have to wake up early on Saturday morning to start working on my video. On some occasions, as shared earlier, I will start scripting my options trades on the Friday night. But unfortunately, the rest of the segments cannot be done earlier because I have to wait for the market to close on Saturday 4 AM Singapore time. By the way, just to also share, a lengthy video like this one which is about 29 minutes, has about 4,800 plus words. Well, when was the last time you and I did a close to 5,000 word essay? Even this video, that is about 22 minutes long, has about 3,600 words. Alright, that's a glimpse into my YouTube journey and the effort that goes into making all these videos. As you can see, it's quite a time-consuming process, but it's something that I truly and genuinely enjoy. To me, it's not just about sharing knowledge to help beginners in the investment world. It's also about creating a channel or a space where like-minded individuals can come together to learn and grow in the world of finance. After all, I am still learning as well. Anyway, I really hope my videos provide some value to those of you who are just starting out, or even to those who are a bit advanced in your investment journey. Okay, if you have made it this far into this video, I just want to say thank you for sticking around, especially those who have subscribed to my channel when I had less than 100 subscribers. Those who joined later, a big thank you as well. All of your support means a lot to me, and it motivates me to keep producing content that I hope will be helpful to you. Alright, do stay tuned for part 2 of this special edition videos, as I will be sharing my route to monetization of this channel and how much YouTube pays me for this small little channel. Meanwhile, feel free to leave any comments or questions down below. I would love to hear from you guys, and if you would love to see more of this type of special edition video, do also comment below and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you.